Okay, YouTube, we're back. And today we have a very special video. I'm on Zoom and stream. It's 3:30 in the morning, and you know I see the Stallions versus the reigning champions, Optic Texas. I thought, you know what? Zoom is jumping in Codcaster. Why not watch it and do some analysis? So we're gonna get our first CDL video. First analysis breakdown. Let's go through. This is going to be a very popular map, Raid Hardpoint, an absolute classic here. And what we're going to do, I'm assuming Optic are going to win this map, but Stallions hopefully can give a good fight. And what I want to do is just see how Optic play and what they do here, just so we can get ahead of the rotations and how we want to play the game going forward. So we can kind of get ahead there. Okay. Off the break, thing is in 4 people over towards this rock, towards P1. Going to go through shots. He's going to jump straight on the hill there. Going to go across. Right now, you can see the game's going through. So we won a piece there. Good job from the Stallions. Dashy gets another one. You can see Merc gets through. So off the break there, the initial kills go through, and it's actually the ARs from Optic Texas able to kind of get those kills. Now that they get those kills, what you're going to realize is there's 2 main spawns. This is called laundry area. So you can see we're going to spawn kind of back kitchen. So this is called kitchen, just so you know. And this is Lambo, okay? We'll call this Lambo. So right now, what we're going to see is we actually want, this is going to be P2, by the way. I'll do this in another color. I'll do this in yellow. So yellow is going to be P2. So now all I want you to do, this is going to be P2, is focus on the spawns, these 2 spawns. We want these spawns. We don't really want these spawns. I'm just going to leave that little diagram there to see how they play, how they work around it. So you're going to go through, they're going to reinforce that side of the map. Going to go across right now. Derek's doing a great job. Good kills. Going to get 1. You see number 2 is going to be Hoot getting aggressive there. Even though he dies there, doesn't really mean too much. However, you see number 6 gets a spawn there. So now this one gets a little bit interesting. Obviously, we don't know the new game yet. The spawns, how it's going to work. So we're going to back away slightly and see what kind of went wrong here. So when you're going to watch this back, if I was an Optic coach right now, this is where I would look at Hook and say, Hook is getting a little bit aggressive here. Now, I don't mind this if we have somebody kind of blocking the spawns. So you're going to see right now, this isn't an area where they're blocking. You see they go through, and right there, you see it looks like, for whatever reason, we don't really know just yet, for whatever reason, this spawn has now been blocked. Maybe Hook pushed out a bit too much, and now number 6 gets a good spawn. So you actually get the good spawn for number 6, but number 4 also spawns there. So again, a couple of interesting things going on there at once. So let's see if Dashy reads this. He's going to go through, and he's not going to read this directly because this is a bit of a weird spawn. I do think that the Swooty spawn was a little bit weird. You're going to go through. You see Dashy's watching over. He ends up going across. He ends up getting a really good timing, but gets taken out here. And now they're going to get traded. So now, off the break here, before anything proceeds, if I'm number 7, in this case, it's going to be Derek. Derek needs to make the route here, okay? He knows that they got good fortunate timing, but he needs to start going through and kind of guarantee this area of the map here. Let's see how Derek plays. I want you to focus there. So you see Derek goes through. He's going to do exactly what we spoke about. He's going to go for the spawns. And number 6 as well. Swooty needs to kill Shotzi and get out of there. He needs to get that kill and get out of there. There you go. So this is where I think, in my opinion, this is a bad play. Not a bad play, but I think they need to go to the back first, in my opinion. Let's see how this kind of plays out. I don't know why they didn't just go for number 4 first. So I just feel like right there, it's such a small detail, but it's like, why not go for Dashy first? Guarantee that kill. Worked out okay, but now you can see again, the back's open. So I want to back away slightly here. I just feel like there's so many layers going on right now, but knowing this map and how many years it's been out and how many CODs we've had it in, like, you always want to clear the back. You always want to clear the back, make them spawn far. So right now, I don't know why number 7, Derek, didn't take that extra route. Maybe he assumed it was safe, but I feel like he needs to clear, and they need to be looking at the kill feed. The kill feed's going to give us information of who specifically is missing, okay? But what Dashy is doing now, as you can see here, he's kind of blocking this area, like, right, I need to play my life here. So he's in the exact circle that we highlighted. Going to take his time there. He knows his teammates are spawning out, so he knows that they're going to be looking for him. I actually think Dashy's not in the best spot because that area don't have a lot of cover. Maybe he could have played the stairs. It's not a bad spot, but you're going to see right here that he goes through. Even number 5, like, I feel like they need to know where Dashy is. Now that they have circled Dashy, you see he gets a little bit more active on the map here. Good play from Swooty is going to take him out. Going to go across right now. They have 3 people through the front here. Even Swooty right there, me personally, I'm taking that route to the left, man. I'm taking that route to the left. I'm going through money, and I'm kind of just spreading the map a little bit. I feel like we have too many people on the hill. I don't mind this play, helping on the time, if we use our equipment well, but I think Optic are going to break here. I have a feeling Optic are going to break here. Good 2, though. Massive 2, massive 2. Good use of volume movement. Again, the back's not secured. Like, they're letting Dashy at the back again. And this is what I mean by just, like, this is the difference between amateurs and pros. Even at this early stage, like, right now, like, I don't know why. They're just letting Dashy in again. Great kills, great kills, great kills. Look at that. Dashy gets another one. He's now behind them. It makes him one shot. And think about this. Swootie's one shot going through the front. They're just going to watch the cross there. Number 3 should have probably killed him there, Mercules. And now they're just going to kind of collapse onto him. They're going to be annoying. They're going to kind of pinch here. With 40 seconds left, they're just being really, really annoying. Going to go through. And even though Optic didn't break straight away, Dashy made the play again. Look at this play from Dashy. Let's focus on number 4 on the minimap, okay? So number 4 is going to go through. He spawns up here. Look what he does now. He goes across, gets the first kill. This is one of the most important plays and areas. Is about playing your life. Okay, look at this. Right now, okay, most people, if you're Dashy here, you lose this fight, but do you see how he kind of like puts the pressure on Swootie, making Swootie back away? If you're Dashy there, you need to play your life, because now if we focus on one thing, which is going to be the arrows. Right now, if Dashy died, and I'm a part of Bravo, I'm having all my arrows face the right-hand side, right? And that's where the pressure's coming from. But with Dashy being there, you're going to set up a natural pinch, because now you can see they're actually kind of trapped here. And it just makes it harder for them, knowing we have 2 people on either side, or 1 person on either side, going to go through right now. And this is where you get a diagonal spawn as well. I want you to focus on number 1 spawn, as well as number, who is it? I think it's number 7. Let's just focus on the spawns there. So right here, okay, you see? So he gets a spawn there. Then he also gets another spawn there. So now we know again, okay, this is a new spawn point that's open, which is going to be near basketball court. So again, we want to make sure we know what spawns are open. So you're going to go through. So just as a side note, if you spawn there, you're like, oh, okay, cool. We can spawn, they can spawn laundry or basketball on the other side of the map. Going to go through and look what Dashy does. Again, fantastic play. Plays his life, backs away. And now look at the arrow. If you're Bravo, in this case, Zoom, look up poor Zuma locked in, man. He doesn't want the boys to lose. That's his team, you know what I'm saying? I actually like the Stallions a lot. I like Zuma a lot as well. But right now, obviously, I'm an Optic fan, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, back to the point. Right now, if you are Zuma or a Bravo fan, you want them to obviously put tension on the front and kind of slow them down. But because Dashy's there, look at number 6. He's now worried. Now you give them a 2v2. Even though they still win it, you're giving them a harder gunfight. Now, number 8, he's looking at the back. Look at that. He's looking at the back. Why? Because Dashy's there. He's just pissing them off. He's just like being so annoying. That's all he's doing there. He's just being annoying. And that's just a fantastic play. It really is. He gets another kill. He's going to go through. And now we're like, right, in this situation, what we want to do now is just see what happens to the spawns. Going to go through with 38 seconds. They're going to go across right now. They're going to get another kill. And just like that, look how much space they take now. So look at this. Now, Shotzi takes space. It's 4 down. So this is another thing about, in general, just being more talented in like slaying. You get away with stuff sometimes. Like Optic didn't have the best rotation, didn't have the best break here, but they just outskill the opponent, and you can kind of use that skill to just get those waves. Look at that massive kill from Dashy. Fantastic play. 25 seconds left. Now look at the natural split they're going to have here. Look at the difference. Okay, what you're going to see now is what happens when a team has full control of the hill and everyone's coming from one side. Okay, right now Mercules, he just has to watch this money area or pool. Number 2, which is Hook, he's going to be taking care of P1, and then he can take that route. Then you have Shotzi and Dashy watching this one front door. Do you see how easy the game is when they don't have to worry about someone behind them? That's why you want to get a 4-piece and clear the map. And even if you don't get a 4-piece, you just want to clear the map, make sure we're good. And look at this now. It's super difficult. Mercules is holding this tight. Why? Because I think Mercules as a player, he likes to watch a lot of crosses. I've noticed that a lot about his gameplay. So the way he's going to set up is he's going to be able to watch crosses. If they need to, he'll be able to help them. And look at this. Just a perfect natural kind of play style. He goes for that pinch right there. As he pinches, guess what happens? Number 2, Hook pushes up as well. So what we see now is both of the players on the flank are going to essentially pinch at the same time. They're going to both go that way, and they're just going to take space on the map. Great comeback here on the P2. Now what we're going to see is how we're going to hold cuts here, and we're going to actually take a look at the other side, which is going to be Bravo. I think there's a little bit of a disconnect here in terms of the way they pushed out. I think with Encourage and Symbols, I don't think they should have both pushed that with 15 seconds left. I feel like right now you want to kind of keep Optic trapped a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and say, even with Derek sitting, I would prefer him maybe there. And I'm going to explain why. Right now, if I back away slightly, and this is, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. This is just my mindset, right? This is all live as well, by the way. So like you can see it's literally just happening now. I just rewinded it like to start the video. So I don't know what the result is or anything. But right now, like, I just feel like if you look at the map, we can only see Optic when they get past this cross, this area here, right? This line of sight. This is the cross we're watching, okay? So we can only see Optic when they get past this area. He's probably good for one. He's probably good for one kill. I like the angle. However, I would much prefer if I had someone there. You have so much vision. You can then come if you see anyone. And if you don't see anyone from there, you then eliminate that right side. You now know that all 4 opponents are coming through either middle or P1. And you've just kind of given your team more space on the map. And if you need to, you can then pinch them on repinch and stuff like that. So I just feel like that would have been a nicer play. It's just to push up a little bit, in my opinion. I just feel like they're a little bit static. And look, I just feel like right now, I can already watch it. It's going to go against them. And you can even see with the fact that number 8 and number 5 are spawning there, I know it's a little bit hard because there could be a timing, but it's like right now that there's no one reading this pressure middle map, and that's why I just feel like they're going wrong a little bit. And look, he's by himself. The other 2 are old. It's just a massive disconnect. I actually want to see what Zuma says here. Let me put my headset on. I want to see what he thinks about this. If I can do a little listening.
You see how 2 pushed and 2 hard rotated though? It's like, you know what I mean? Yeah. We should have.
Okay, so he just said a great point, which I just mentioned. He said, do you see how 2 pushed and 2 hard rotated? It's actually referring to this bit right here. With 24 seconds left, look. It's this bit here. Like right here, 15 seconds left. I think you just go kind of get out now, man. Because look, it's again, like, I even think that where Swooty is a bit too deep as well. Not that it's too deep. It's not that it's too deep. It's just that I just feel like right now, okay, let me take that back. It's not about Swooty being pushed out. I think it's just a split. It just didn't go well for them. I just feel like they just didn't take enough space. They lost their gunfights. It's just easy for Optic. It's too easy for Optic right now. They're going to go through, again, just like we mentioned, 2v2. This is not looking good right now. They get absolutely cleared. Just cleared. He's going to get taken out as well. Great shots from Derek. He should not have won that fight. Fantastic little gunny there. That was a great little bit of gun skill. But again, they get taken out. Look at this area of the map now. Again, they get through, and you can see how much space is getting taken up right now. They're going across. But Shotzi occupying that space, let me tell you what that does. That tells number 4, who I think got a little bit rogue here, Dashy, which is okay. He gets 1 kill, gets traded. But I think right now that tells everyone on Optic, okay, Zig is clear. They're coming through the right. And he's going to call that out. Now, you can see number 2 is going to be Hook. Hook does not have to worry about Zig because Shotzi just cleared it. He doesn't have to worry about Jim because why? Because Merkley's is right there. All 3 of them now are going to put their attention there. And it's just going to be a nice... I bet you Optic just fry them here. Like, look, they're just going to funnel through. And they get taken out. Like it was, I saw this before it even happened because of the minimap. And it was always going to be like that because of the setup. Okay, 4 down. What should Optic do? What do they do? Let me predict. Okay, right now what I'm going to expect them to do, and this is again maybe my way of thinking and playing the game, I would expect Shotzi to maybe push up there or play a Creddy. And whoever spawns up, let's see where Merk will probably spawn up Jim. Yeah, he spawns up on the time. I think someone has to push that area. And then the other guy just plays Creddy. Let's see that. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm right here. I'm very happy with this. This is exactly what I just referred to. This is really good. Look how much more space Optic have just already. This was their setup compared to what we saw earlier, was like Stallions was kind of like this with just 2 of them, right? Like Derek was sitting there, and then you had like Swooty on time. In terms of the map pressure, look where Merk is sitting. Merk is basically saying, I have your whole right side pushed up. Don't worry about it. And then you have number 4, which is going to be Dashy, holding this other corner middle, as well as kind of this player here. And then look at this. You have number 2, Hook. He's watching your Zig. Perfect in terms of all the crosses. Just like I spoke about, Merky has his whole right street, but he's also pushing up if needed. Look at that. And then if he has to, he can back away and help them. That's 2 down. There you go. Shotzi gets 3. And now look at this. As he gets 3, I want you to focus on your mini-map. Why? Because right now they're going to push through. All the spawns are going to be kind of blocked here. And what we're going to see is Dashy. Okay. This is where you have to trust your teammates. Dashy looks at the kill feed. Sees 2, sees 3. In this moment, if you're Dashy, this is super important. The amount of people that don't do this, the people that get this wrong, okay? It's very easy to get this wrong. With 24 seconds left there, if you're Dashy, you could easily get distracted and go here. That's going to take you, let's just say 10 seconds, okay? You're now there for 14 seconds. I would rather use those 10 seconds for Dashy to get to that top money. I would much prefer that route there because he can then stop them in the rotation. Let's see what he actually does here. Look at this. They're going to spawn there. He's going to go through and he's going to hopefully slow them down here. You might die here. Let's see. I don't like this spot from Dashy. I mean, come on, man. You got to know that, bro. You got to know he's there, Encourage, man. He's having a rough one, but Encourage is a really good player. But I think right there again, like, maybe I'm saying it with Codcaster brain. Maybe it's easy for me to pick up. But the reason I don't like Dashy's spot is because I feel like he can get traded easily. Because he's in a corner, he could get traded easy. He's not in great cover, just like I saw there. So I would have much preferred Dashy to kind of even, honestly, take a spot like there where you get a bit more cover, or even just kind of finesse around there. I think just taking that much space on the map is still good. Me personally, I feel like right here, I think Dashy even holding laundry like that isn't too bad because at least you funnel them through an area. Like you kind of like have map pressure, you know? I just feel like where he sat, I always knew he was going to get traded. It was just, there's not a lot of cover here, right? Like as soon as he gets the first kill, he's kind of relying on his gun. This guy's 11-5. He's feeding himself. He's absolutely frying right now. Goes through right there. And during that whole engagement, what does he do again? This is something Dashy's done so well, just this one map alone. P2 and now on the P4. Look how much space he's taking on the map and how much pressure he's putting. Look at number 6 now. Number 6, rightfully so, has to go for the trade. He has to go through it to go for the trade. He ends up killing Dashy. As he kills Dashy, the timing opens up. Now number 1 gets through. Shotzi gets through. Now, this is a harder gunfight for Sweetie. So all this because of Dashy's play. Now, when most people are in this situation, when Shotzi gets a 3-piece, most people, I've watched you, I've coached you, I've seen you in rank play, countless of time, they spawn up, they see 25 seconds, they help their teammates. But look, bigger picture, this is what the best players do. Bigger picture, pros rotate, they rotate early, they get the first kill, they bring attention to themselves, and now their teammates have an easier row. Look at that. You see how easy that row is? Now he gets through. That's going to be another player down. Going to go across right now. Hook's going to watch the left. They know, okay, because we're spawning there, they're probably going to spawn laundry around there. That's what they're probably thinking, or they probably know spawns better than me already, because even this is kind of a new spawn system, but it's similar spawn still. Going to go across right now. And I mean, look, they're getting farmed. They're getting absolutely farmed. And just like I said, we're going to set up in an area. We're going to push out cuts. Number 3, it's going to be Mercules. He's going to be holding this kind of tree area. Literally what we mentioned about, kind of holding the money window. Number 4 is going to hold money window right there. Look at that. Great shots. Merc goes through, gets another one. Does he kill him? Let's see. It doesn't kill him. Encourage actually gets his second kill of the game here. Going to go across right now. And now they have to go for a pinch. Again, 3 of them going through the front here. They're getting desperate now. That was a desperate play. I don't know why he's not pinching. I don't know why we're sending 3 there. I think if you're Encourage right there, you just go through that area. You've got number 8. You've got symbols coming through. I don't know. Me personally, I just feel like 3 of you going through these ones, like, I just feel like 3 of you going through this one staircase, it isn't ideal. Number 1 and 4 have an easy crossfire. I just feel like you kind of give them a 3-piece, to be honest with you. Like right now, like, I don't know, you feel like you just gave them a 3-piece. Shotzi gets 1, gets taken out. I guess it worked out for them, but did it? I don't know. Not really. Let's see what they do off air, though. Let's see what they do off air. They get a little bit of time. Symbol gets 1, gets taken out. The numbers are just too much. The numbers are just too much right now. Look at number 2 again. He's going to hold the window. Easy kills there. And now, let's see what they do again. They push up. And it's just like a flow. What we're seeing now is an absolute masterclass in hardpoint. Shotzi 13-3. Hook 6-5. Mercury's 10-5. Dashy 15-9. On the other side, you have 2-14, 11-9, 4-13, 5-10. When you're not shooting back, the game is just hard. But when you're not shooting back, what happens is the game gets even more difficult because they have constant timings and setups, and your confidence goes down. You need to start strong. You need to go with momentum, because right now it's looking rough for the boys over on the Stallions. I like where Derek's sitting right now. I think it's a really good spot. Going to go through. Let's see what he does here. This isn't a bad hard point for them. They're kind of getting a little bit of momentum here. They need a big push here. If you're Optic Texas, take a breath. Take a breath, go through, and just start pinching. You know, Stallions need to be perfect here. If you're Optic, you just break them once. That's it. You get more time here. So this is coming in, and look at that. Mercury's massive too. Massive. Oh my god, he gets a 4-piece. He gets a 4-piece. I mean, what's going on here? I want to talk about this break, because this is a hard point that I was playing a lot of 8s today, and people kind of struggle with breaking this hill, myself included, in terms of communication, because there's a lot of areas to watch here, and you're kind of relying on people. So I want to see how Optic actually break this. So right now, in terms of a setup, we've encouraged kind of watching kitchen. So he's watching that kitchen cross. Number 7's coming through money. This is important. As soon as 7 gets into money, encourage needs to move. Let me see if he does this. Let me see this. Yeah, like, he needs to immediately watch that. However, you have number 8 and number 6 watching that. How the fuck is Hoot getting through? Sorry, I know I swore. That's pissed me off. 4 encourage. That was more like I was annoyed. 4 encourage there. If you're there, right there, like number 8, you need to be a little bit more brave. Symbols needs to be a little bit more brave, like shoulder properly. I feel like he's playing like a, I ain't gonna say it, but like come on, man. I don't think we can let Hoot get in like that. Swooty, and it looks, I'm not blaming anyone. I just feel like that's kind of tough on encourage. The fact that he's watching that he gets killed is insane. Hoot with a great kill, gets 1 and gets up is stupid. Come on. And Shotzi kills himself with a nade. How are you letting them through? That is not good. This is terrible. I think right now Encourage, as soon as he sees him spawn window, this is what I think Encourage could have done, in hindsight for sure. But maybe just as soon as he goes up the window, like now, go prone and chuck a stun on that wall and nade, and then I would watch Zig, to be honest with you, because no one was really watching that. I don't know. I feel like the timing-wise was bad, but look at this play from Hook. Phenomenal play, but I'm sorry. I know Hook's great. Don't let him in like that. Are we serious? This is supposed to be a challenger team. This is not good. I don't think we can let him in like that. Even Zuma's baffed. I want to see what Zuma says, how he would have changed this. Let me see this. Let me see what he says. Oh, he's going for a listen. This is very important. Let's go for a listen, and let's also myself analyze the listen. It's going to be a me analyzing Zuma, analyzing them. I don't know. There's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. I want to turn the volume up. Hopefully you guys can hear this. I'm really hoping, like, I know Roadcaster's showing the audio. Oh, wait, one second. Can I turn my audio up? I think that's as high as it goes, apparently. Because that's for me. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Hopefully. All right, let me back on. Let's listen in really carefully. Oh, there you go. I can just turn up like that. We're chilling. We're chilling. All right, cool. We're gonna turn the comms up a little bit, and we're gonna listen to it together.
I'm coming,
I bet this is gonna be quite loud. We're gonna listen to the comms and see how they comment. All right, let's go.
on the car, there's two on the car. One more. Two in time. Okay, I'm getting it right. I'm taking her out. Hard. We gotta reset. We gotta get right control. Come right with me. Yeah, here.
He's ring.
Come inside. I'm looking at her. Nothing at her. That one. Top ring. Top down. Nading him.
Yep.
Fell down. I'm one shot. I have time. I'm playing. I'm nailing their side right away. Where is it? I need help on you. I'm looking over you, Jordan. One sec. Out of me.
Absolutely.
I'm looking, Jordan. Me still. On the bed. Out of right, dead. I'm one shot. No good time. Absolute their side time. Nice. They're on me. They're spawn behind you, sweetie. I have time.
I see. I got him.
Play my life line.
I hear you.
I'm holding your stairs. I have your stairs. They could go out. He could charge you out. I'm holding your
I
stairs.
think Zuma looks so stressed.
All the way. He's on her van. Getting pinched. I'm getting. Merrick got me top laundry.
What time? It's 2 in time.
I want to see what he says.
Somebody come drive with me.
Hey,
see what he
I'm
says.
not gonna lie, your respawn's gonna be rough, bro. They're rough right now. They're not even looking at pinches, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I will say that. Wait, one second. Let me turn this down.
Like, they're leaving lanes open. We're just leaving lanes open. Just every hill.
All right, cool. So for me, the listening, I think the listening is at least a little bit positive. It didn't feel like they were chalked, which I will definitely tip them. I will say it's definitely tippable. They're getting slammed. It didn't feel like, if I listen in, I wouldn't feel like they're down 200 points. I will give them the benefit of the doubt with the listening. I think that's good. They understand the skill gap right now, and this is probably a reality check for them. In terms of the efficiency, again, what we're seeing is, we're just seeing the difference right now, but it's, oh my god, Zuma is tweaking. It's hilarious. He's going rogue. I think the biggest thing right now, honestly, it is also the individual skill. I think it's a massive variable, because like right now I'm seeing sometimes at the start of the game, like I feel like they did rotate, man, to be fair to them. They kind of rotated, and like it has to be a mental thing at that point where you're rotating and then you're getting shit on, and then you're like, okay, we got this, and you're in a blender. Like right now they're on 70 points. The game is obviously over. This is damage limitation at this point, you know. On the other side of things, they're feeling good, man. I actually got put in a 100-point club today. It was not a nice feeling, man, by the subscribers who pay some mates. Yeah, regardless of teams, whatever, but like we got put in a 100-point club, and it was rough, man. It was rough. And I think through the game, what happens is you lose confidence in that map. Like the map looks like it's over, and you're kind of just like, it becomes like damage limitation. You're still trying to win for sure, but it's just like in your head you're getting doubts, and you never want that. Like right now, like I don't think there's a single person that expects Stallion to win, right? Even like 20 seconds ago, 30 seconds ago. So that's going to be in your head, and it affects you going into map 2 in that. Like you can still reset. Like we end up winning the S&D. Like you could definitely reset, but it's a tough one in terms of like mentality. And I think right now, like this was a reality check. They didn't really play as a team. They didn't chow things together. They just took a lot of 1v1 or 1v2 fights against people that are better than them, right? So I think that's the biggest issue. It's like a lot of the fights we saw was against people that were unfortunately better than them. So you have to have more teamwork, not less than Optic. And I just feel like right now we had less teamwork than Optic. The trades were not weak. I don't know why I said we. I'm not on the team, but I just felt the trades were nowhere near as efficient. I feel like everything was behind, and that was the biggest problem I would say for this Stallions roster. But hey, maybe Zoomer enjoyed the analysis. Maybe the boys could watch this back. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. And when we look at Optic here, like it's just a very good performance. Every single person had similar damage between 2 and 3k. Good heal time. It was a good team performance. No one had to do anything crazy. Everyone did their 25%, and that's what a good team does. And you could just see why they won Call of Duty champs. They were an efficient team. That was a phenomenal performance from the boys of Optic. I would love to maybe do the same video, maybe on like Dashy's POV or something like that. Let me know if you guys are interested in like an actual POV watch. I think that'd be cool as well. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. That's going to be a breakdown, a CDL breakdown, the first of the year, first of many, and I'm excited to do some more for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's currently 4 in the morning. Your boy's been grinding. I streamed for 10 hours today, and now I'm doing a VOD review at 4 in the morning. I think I am officially going to bed because I'm exhausted. Hope you guys enjoy the video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe. One last thing, I do have my guides down below. It says Black Ops 6 rank play guide, but I will be updating it for Black Ops 7. Another thing is make sure to check out the Discord because we do have coaching, and we also have apes and just general stuff going on all over the Discord. That's our main platform for community basis stuff. Everyone's always in the Discord vibing, so I hope you guys can join in, man. It's a great time, great community, a lot of positive people. So yeah, hope you guys are able to join that, and thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys from tomorrow. Peace.